Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad out of the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Offense operating from the pistol. Handoff to the back. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
The defense coordinator this week is all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for some space. It's Jonte. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
He's found some room at the 45. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Ball handed off. The Broncos are on the move here.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Catch made on the out route.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Broncos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A handoff to the back. Powers through the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. The Broncos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
A running play called on fourth down.
What is time?
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Yeah.
Can he get there on the ground?
No.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Offensive linemen are just
couldn't find the website too.
they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder,
Like, I just
knowing
can't
what
find
he's
it.
potentially capable of doing.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
Yeah.
And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Gives it to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Bringing pressure. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Makes a nice move there. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend it.
And he scores. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
Get it, get it. Ah, let's
The
go.
deep shot is
There we go.
caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And the Broncos will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Anderson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough.
Yeah, get it. Let's...
And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial.
Oh, this nigga has his foot out of bounds. Come on, man. You got to be smarter than that, bro. God damn.
They're in the right place at just the right time.
First down. They're going to throw the football.
There we go. Come on.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. It's a short completion of the tight end. And they've got him.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. He's moving out of the pocket.
What the fuck are you? Man, this shit here is retarded, bro.
Picking up enough for a first down.
All right.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Hand off to the single back.
There we go.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now it's 3rd and short, the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the grab. It's Anderson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Pressure is coming.
There we go.
He's brought down.
There we go.
The defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
On with this lagging. Man, don't tell me this shit about the fucking lag out. Get it together.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They test
Shit,
the middle
tripping.
there, but get nothing. And that's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops to give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
The fucking catch. Thank you.
Make the tackle, but the big gain moves
Good
the ball
kick.
across midfield to the 47. The Broncos with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
There we go.
Physical run.
That's what I'm talking about.
First down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already
Get the fuck up, Ford.
range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
So on 4th down,
Game over. Give me my ring.
Very big spot here.
Yes, sir. Finally.
To win a national championship. With the last
Yes,
team
sir.
at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long.
Three
They've had some
times there.
challenging moments.
Finally
They've been
got
able to overcome them. And
Finally
how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another
You gotta be there
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh. Are you staying there or are you coming back? Yeah, same week.